Before we start this session, uh, I would like to introduce Rakesh Bhargava, who is our speaker for today. Rakesh is the president of World Vegan Vision, a non-profit founded in 1992 that has been spreading awareness about health, compassion, and sustainability. He is a passionate advocate of plant-based whole food lifestyle and has practiced it personally for the last 22 years. He also holds a certificate in plant-based nutrition from Dr. T. Colin Campbell's Center of Nutrition Studies, which has deepened his expertise in connecting food with health and longevity. Today, he will share how simple, natural habits backed by both science and personal experience can help us achieve radiant, wrinkle-free skin. Please join me in warmly welcome Mr. Rakesh Bhargava. Sir, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Neha, for that kind introduction. And namaste and welcome everyone. I'm very happy to have everybody join us and thank you for coming on time. Namaste, Mr. Ji, and thank you for joining. So today we are talking about something that is very close to our heart, which is our radiant, wrinkle-free skin, because our face is what people know us by and recognize us by. Here's the fun part. We are not talking about any creams or any complicated routine. Simple food habits and little yogic science that will come together to make our skin radiant and wrinkle-free. Before we start, I would like to make a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a scientist. Everything that I'll share comes from what I have learned and practiced. My goal is not to give you medical advice. We will not answer any question that pertains to medicine, but we'll show you simple, natural, homemade cures that can make your skin glow. Neha gave a brief introduction about World Vegan Vision. It was founded in 1992. Our founders are H.K. Shah and Malti Shah. HK is 94-year-old. He is the role model. It's a not-for-profit. And our goal is to promote veganism in USA and worldwide, primarily for the healthy future of people and the planet. Also, I'm glad that Ms. Shaji for joining us. We are looking forward to your presentation. So start with what are wrinkles and why do we get them? So wrinkles are those lines and fold that show up as we age. Some are natural, part of life, and some come from environment and the choices we make. Think of our skin like a piece of paper that we fold. Once folded, the crease stays. The same thing happened to our skin. Now, here's an interesting part. Our skin sheds about 30,000 dead cells every minute. So it's constantly renewing. It means that we have a chance and an opportunity every single moment to help our skin bounce back. Now, what is skin? So let's look at it as a sandwich. The top layer, which is like the top piece of the bread, the filling, which is called epidermis, the middle piece is called dermis, where the collagen and elastins live. They're like a spring in a bed mattress. The bottom is hypodermis, the soft padding underneath. Younger skin, the collagen and elastin are alive and active. In the older skin, they lose that their springiness. So what happens? The skin bags and the wrinkles form. But the good thing is that it can be corrected with the right food and habits, and that's our goal today. Now, what are the factors that accelerate the wrinkles? What makes them come fast? Smoking. Nicotine breaks down collagen. That spring in the mattress, gone. Too little sleep means your skin can't repair itself at night. Stress sends out cortisol hormone, which damages the skin tissue. And of course, big sun is a culprit. Our expressions also play a role. Smiling, squinting, frowning, they carve dynamic wrinkles over time. Scientists say that our skin is like a rubber band stretched too many times. It will not snap back. But please do not stop smiling because it does burn calorie make you happy, and help you release happy hormones. Just remember to pair it with good food and skincare from outside and inside. Now, always keep a hat or a sunscreen handy the way you keep your phone. This is the insurance for your skin. Now, the next part, which is the real cause for the skin, is zombie cells, or also called senescent cells. These are damaged cells that do not die but stick around, causing inflammation and speed aging. In mice at Mayo Clinic, removing these zombie cells increased their lifespan by 25 to 30%. Now, obviously, we can't remove them ourselves, but but lifestyle helps. What are those three things that help? Fasting, good sleep, and diet rich in plant food. Antioxidant and anti-inflammatory food show those zombie cells down. They slow this down, and they're therefore slowing the skin aging process. Now, how you can prevent wrinkles? Number one, because we know that it happens from collagen loss, which is less elasticity and damage over time. Prevention will come from right fuel and daily habits. For example, vitamin C is like a glue for your skin. It helps collagen stay strong, and the easiest source, a bowl of berries or a squeeze a piece of lemon in your water. Much cheaper than the collagen powder, and it works naturally. Now, what are the key nutrients in vegan or plant-based whole food diet? So we're looking at three components which are skin friendly. Number one is antioxidants, which are berries and greens. Second one is vitamins that come from citrus fruits, nuts, and seeds. They brighten your skin and support smoother, nice texture. And third are the phytochemicals. They are found in avocados, almond, and turmeric. They are your skin's repair crew. They improve elasticity, even out the skin tone, and keep it looking fresh. So now, what is the formula to use them? Anti-inflammatory meaning ginger, turmeric, and clove. Fiber meaning beans, grains, and greens. And hydrating food like cucumber, watermelon, and oranges. Okay. Now, the anti-inflammatory food keeps your skin stay thick, firm, and less prone to wrinkles. Fiber-rich food, they feed the healthy bacteria in your gut, and happy guts show up as a clear, glowing screen. And hydrating food, they are sort of like plumping up your skin from inside, keeping it soft and useful. Now, here's a very simple idea. You take a spoon of turmeric and ginger and add it to your morning tea. Don't add milk. Have a small bowl of bean or dal or lentil at lunch. Keep cucumber or watermelon slices handy and snack on a few walnut and chia pudding. Those plant omega-3 improves firmness as we especially age. Your gut and your skin are the best friends. It's simple to keep their friendship strong by eating beans, whole grain, leafy green. It's like sending love letters to your gut. Now, here is a very simple practical tip for your skin. Eat a rainbow plate like we demonstrated here. Berries, greens, whole grains, and nuts. Protect it from sun and dehydration. Balance your life with sleep, exercise, and stress control. Now, little things matter. Replace soda with infused water, lemon infused water, orange infused water, chips with fruits. Over time, these tiny choices add up to big skin changes. Think of avocado. It is a nature's moisturizer. Creams work from outside, but avocado works from inside. Here are simple takeaways. If you just remember these four things from today, let these four things be remembered by you. Number one, protect your skin, cover up in sun. Stay hydrated. Lemon, cucumber, orange water. Nourish it with a plant-based diet full of antioxidant and balance your lifestyle. Enough sleep, regular movement, stress management. I mentioned this before, I'll mention it again because they are the foundation. If you do nothing else but focus on this four, your skin will thank you. Now, here is a magic trick. 28 days. That's how long our skin takes to renew. Fuel it with plant, give it rest, and in just a month, you will notice a difference. Your friends will compliment you. The power is in really your hands. A big thanks to all of you for joining. I see some people from World Vegan Vision and Plant Powered Metro New York. They have been great supporter of our work. I appreciate them very much. And a big thank to Dr. Mishra for joining us. If you would like to connect, my email is rakeshbhargav.wvv@gmail.com. My phone number is 516-484-0018. We have two asks from you. We like to promote these kinds of events on a monthly, quarterly basis, quarterly at least face to face, monthly by Zoom. Please send us your comments, your criticism, suggestion for improvement, and the topics. We'll find the right speakers and bring it to you. Our goal is to help our community. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Mishra. Dr. Mishra is a master of traditional classical yoga with over 3 decades of experience. He has shared the timeless science of yoga with over 1 million people in 56 countries, upholding its authenticity and therapeutic depth. He began his yogic journey in 1992 under the guidance of Dr. Jayadev and Dr. Hansaji Yogendra at the Yoga Institute, Bombay, India's oldest organized yoga school. In 1996, he founded Yoga Life Global, a global movement dedicated to classical yoga, through which he has trained more than 6,500 certified yoga teachers and established over 600 centers across 22 countries. His teaching seamlessly integrate ancient yogic wisdom with the psychological needs of the modern world. As a founder of Satyadhara Yoga Life Ashram in India and Brazil, he has created sanctuaries for inner healing, a spiritual discipline, and holistic living. His work is rooted in humility and deep commitment to seva, selfless service, or sadhana, personal discipline. Dr. Mishra is also served as an expert member for yoga in higher education, nominated by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, where he contributed to integrate yoga into academic curriculum. With a rare combination of simplicity, clarity, and spiritual depth, Dr. Mishra continued to inspire students, professionals, and educators to lead healthier, happier, and more harmonious lives through authentic part of yoga. Now that we have explored how food and lifestyle can help our skin look younger and youthful, Mishra ji will now guide us into the world of yoga, a practice that will work from inside out to support wrinkle-free, radiant skin. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Mishra. Okay, let's make Mishra ji. Oh, Mishra is right. Let me. Mishra ji, you're also co-host now. You can share your screen and.
All right. So
Let me spotlight.
I don't have any presentation. I will just speak directly with the audience.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
So thank you from this land, this Bharat Bhumi, the capital of the world. When we talk about the spirituality, yoga.
Mishra ji, you have to raise the voice a little bit more because your voice is coming low.
Sure, I will try. Is it better now?
Yes, yes.
All right. So my pranams to everybody. I'm here in Pondicherry right now, the land of Sri Aurobindo. I was in Tiruvannamalai, at the land of Ramana Maharshi this morning. So I have taken energies from these great masters and serving you all with those energies. Well, now I have learned a lot in these last few minutes from Bhargavaji. He has shared very, very important information, which is necessary for us to know the basic science and what we should take care in the diet. And I'm not covering those things. I'm covering more about yoga part and what we can change. So our discussion, the topic of discussion is on the glow of our face, the freshness of our skin, and the mystery of aging. So let's understand and these things. And I hope that you have seen that some people look radiant even without makeup, while others, despite of all the cosmetics, look tired and dull. Why do some sages and saints appear ageless, with eyes shining like children, even though their hairs may get gray or white? When we put the pictures of these saints and sages in our drawing room, it becomes the masterpiece. We never get tired of seeing those pictures of those masters. We have a living master, wherein you must be knowing, you all must be knowing. We call him Gurudev, Brahmarishi, Guru Anand Swamiji. There are many other masters. They are alive today and or had been in the recent time. J. Krishnamurti, Maharshi I just quoted. There are many masters. Vivekananda, I could not quote because he left his body in very young age. But his guru, Ramana Maharshi. So there are many masters. The answer lies not in external treatment, but in inner living. True beauty of this skin is not painted on the skin. It is cultivation in the mind, nourished by the breath and expressed through our lifestyle. Hope you remember these key points. That, see, our face is a mirror of the mind. Yes. It is the mirror of our inner world. The stress, the anger, the fear appear as wrinkles, dark circles, and dullness also. But the peace, the compassion, and meditation, they blossom as glow, softness, and vitality. You see, this modern psychology calls it mind-skin connection. But yogis have always said the same in different language. Where prana flows freely, there is health. Remember this. When prana flows without any obstacle, there is health, youthfulness, and radiance. I would like to give some tips from yoga meditation, which is the foundation of our timeless glow. Yoga is not merely about stretching the body. I'm not talking about face yoga. It is about tuning the body, breath, and mind into harmony. When you practice certain asanas, the forward bending asanas especially, which I included in our 24 minutes yoga. And if you are good in practicing asanas, you are trained by some good yoga master, then I recommend few asanas like Sarvangasana, Dhanurasana. What they do, while practicing these asanas, the fresh blood flows on the face, which energizes every cell. When you breathe in Anulom Vilom, or when you do Bhramari Pranayama, the stress hormones, they drop. There are many researches, and the face becomes calm, almost luminous. And when you perform like Surya Namaskar, the digestion improves, those forward bending asanas. The toxin are removed and the skin reflects the inner purity. You must have noticed after a good yoga session, you don't just feel lighter, you also look brighter. That is the gift of yoga. The beauty as a byproduct of the balance which is provided by yogic practices. There is a big role if you wish to have the delayed aging and glow on the face, the meditation, which is the inner fountain of youth. Friends, the body ages. That is natural. We cannot stop. No one can stop. But have you seen how the mind ages faster than the body? Our worries, they make us old. Anxiety makes us heavy. When we practice meditation, there is a secret key. In meditation, the body rests deeper than sleep. Yes, the mind and consciousness is active, awakened. That the whole body, they are in complete rest. Higher level of rest than sleep, I am telling you. No? The cortisol, the stress hormone, they drop. Joyful hormones, they rise. The breath slows down. The heart becomes steady. And the skin reflects serenity. Friends, those who meditate daily carry a special glow. You can notice it. It is not cosmetic. It is spiritual. It is the glow glow of contentment, the light of awareness. See, and there is a big role of lifestyle, as Bhargavaji has included these certain points, which is our everyday choices. We have to use our intelligence. Beyond yogic practices and meditation, our daily habits also decide whether we age gracefully or prematurely. When we eat, like mentioned in the last slide, the fresh fruits, vegetables, and sattvic food, the body is nourished in a healthy way. When we sleep deeply, this is important. The nature repairs and restores our cells of the skin. When we drink enough water, juices, the skin remains supple and clear. But above all, when we choose positive emotions, the gratitude, the kindness, and the love. The effect is there on the face, which the face blossoms like flower. So, what do you feed to your body? What do you feed to your mind? What do you feed to your heart every day? That matters, because that is exactly what your face will reveal. This effect of the psychology, the mind behind the skin. Well, as mentioned in the slides, our thinking shapes our appearance. We constantly believe, I'm getting old, I'm tired, I'm not beautiful. There's a big problem in the whole world, that many people think that my color is not perfect. I should be bright, I should be white, I should not be dark. And the white people think that I should be like that. These psychological things, these are all psychological things. We should come out of all these things. You are the nature's gift, you are the God's gift. Whatever you are, just the best piece, one masterpiece. No need to have ego on it, but remove the complexity, no inferiority. No, our body listens and behaves according to our psychology. But when we say, I'm alive, I'm fresh, I'm energetic, I'm unique, I'm best gift of God, I'm creation of God, whatever I am, I'm perfect. The body responds with energy and vitality. Wrinkles are not the real problem. The real problem is the wrinkles of the mind. Remove that, and the face will automatically get shines, some shine. Well, in yoga, there's a secret of beauty. Yogis discovered the greatest secret. The beauty is awareness. In yoga, I'm not talking about yoga which is famous in the world, the exercise and asanas. The real yoga is the yoga of mind, awareness. When your mind is silent but aware, remember this, mind has to be silent, calm, peaceful, but very aware, alertness, attentive. When your breath is steady because of that calmness and peace, if there is a chaos in the mind, the breath will be distorted. But if the mind is in silence, in the peace, then the breath will become steady. And that will have effect on your heart. Your heart will be open and in the harmony. And here, that is the secret. Your face naturally glows, or aging becomes slow, delayed. This is why, as I said, the saints and sages, they appear timeless. Their glow is not from the skin, but from the soul. The soul energy of the soul. Soul is energy and energy is soul. It comes in the outer form, outer layer. The Anandamaya kosha is not inside as a seed form. It becomes a big, big aura. So you don't see the face and wrinkles of the sage and saints. You see some other thing, the light, the eyes. So different. They, even in the last time of their ages, when J. Krishnamurti was 90 when he left his body. But even at last hour, the mind was like razor sharp. One day before he gave a lecture, the mind was so aware and alert. You see? So there are simple, I'm not talking that you go on a higher level of yoga and meditation. You may have a choice of that. But where to start, the baby steps you have to take. That some tips from yoga that I have learned in my life, that you should begin your day with a few minutes of deep breathing and some meditation. Like when you get up in the morning, awake your inner being. Long deep breathing. Few breathings and then close your eyes and sit silently. You are starting your day with some prayers, some remembering of your, Ist Devata, the favorite god. Have some Mangal Kamana for the self and for others. Practice, along with that, you should practice 20 to 30 minutes yoga every day. Yoga can bring a lot of change. That's why we have created 24 minutes of yoga. And there are many exercises which helps on this topic. Eat foods that are alive, not dead, filled with a lot of prana, fresh food. Drink water, drink juices with awareness. Feel it like cleansing your cells. Before sleeping, I suggest release all the worries of the day through a short meditation in Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Just again close your eyes. Like in the beginning of the day, close your eyes and meditate, do some deep breathings. At the end of the day, do some Anulom Vilom Pranayama and some meditation. Not like long meditation, just close your eyes and reflect on your day. Bring positive events in the front of your mind. And these little practices are not just health tips, they are seeds of timeless beauty. Bring this in your habit. So at the end, I would say that remember this, that your face is not just skin. It is the canvas of your mind. It is the canvas of your mind. If the mind is restless, the face becomes tired. If the mind is peaceful, the face becomes radiant. Do not fight with the aging. Instead, live in such a harmony that aging itself becomes graceful. Every wrinkle then carries wisdom. Every breath renews life. And every smile grows like meditation. This is the real secret of anti-aging, not to escape time, but to live so deeply in awareness, in positivity, that time cannot touch your glow. That's it for now. And if any personal consultancy or thing needed, my contacts can be shared by the team and you can reach out to me in person.
Okay, Mr. Ji, so I want to thank you so much. I would also like to add Neha because she can have some questions answered, questions from the team. So participants have asked some questions, Neha. So well, let's start with that first, and then we'll open for live Q&A. I just want to make two comments to everybody who is in attendance today. I met Mr. Ji in 2012, and without meeting him or without even speaking with him, we organized about 20 lectures across the country. And those lectures, I still remember, they were yoga for physical health, yoga for mental health, and yoga for emotional health. And even though I did these lectures, Mr. Ji came and stayed with us. I did not do yoga. I did yoga as a child, but I did not do yoga. And then I think in 2013 or 14, Mr. Ji had this concept of doing this 24 minutes of yoga for 24 hours of health. We produced a DVD in our house, and we have sold and distributed maybe over 2,500 copies of the DVD. And then something clicked in me and I started doing it every day. And I have to tell you, once you start to do it, you cannot get off this yoga bandwagon. So we'll send every participant a DVD free of charge. You can download it on your phone, which is what I do now. Just send us an email, write DVD. We don't want to clutter your mailbox. So that's number one. Number two, please give us your feedback. I asked it before, I'm asking again because we want to do something valuable for your benefit. Our mission is not to make money, not to sell any product, but do something good for the community. Like Mishaji talked about our Guruji, I was in Tampa on Thursday night. 3.5 hours he spoke non-stop at the age of 86. Non-stop with extremely sharp memory and brilliant face. I will, if you want, anybody want to look at that video, I'll share that also with you. So Neha, go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. And thank you so much, Panditji, for sharing your wisdom and giving us a fresh perspective on how yoga can support not just our health, but also our skin and overall well being. Your insights remind us that true beauty comes from balance of body, mind, and spirit. We are deeply grateful for your presence and your guidance today. And now we will move into the Q&A part of our session. Many of you sent in questions ahead of time. Thank you for that. We received a wide range of questions, but to make sure we keep today's discussion focused and practical, we have selected the most common ones. These questions reflect what most people worry about when it comes to skin health, and I will ask these questions to Rakesh ji and Radhesham Mishra ji so that everyone can benefit from them. The rest of the questions will be answered in detail and shared with you through the email after the session. So let's get started with the first question. This first question is for you, Rakesh ji. The first question is how to reduce crow's feet. This is a very prominent question that many of the participants have asked.
Yeah, so it's a very natural process because skin underneath our eyes and above is very, very thin and very expressive. So best way to slow it down is protection. Also, Mishraji showed me a trick which I'm going to ask him, which is facial massage, which is one of my questions, Mishraji. I just want to give you a heads up. So protection is important. Sunglasses and sunscreen. I give you another example how Mishraji helped me. When I would drive him around, he was tell me, Bhargavji, when the sun hits your eye, when you're driving, you squint. That is causing crow's feet around your eyes. I would strongly suggest you get sunglasses. So I showed Mishraji my glasses. I said, when I got out in the sun, they turned dark. He said, no, no, no. Get dedicated sunglasses for your car. And Mishraji, I've been using it since you told me that. Then nourishment. Food rich in vitamin C like berries and citrus. They help your collagen stay strong, like we discussed in our slides. And hydration. Both water and foods like cucumber. Like I always drink water, sip by sip, all day long. This is, to me, is very, very important. You cannot erase the expression, but you can keep your skin healthier and smoother.
Thank you, Rakesh ji. And the second question is for you, Mishra ji. Does face yoga actually works? And what about bakchuli oil?
They work, obviously they work, but not in a great level. It is not guaranteed because you have to do the inner yoga. Outer yoga can have just a short time effect, but not like a permanent solution. It works, but in a gentle way, not too much. Yes. An oil effect,
Okay.
I don't know about it. I don't
Okay.
recommend things. I recommend that oil should come from your inner being. The food that creates oil, the pranayam practices, they open those holes which uh, brings oil out on your skin. So those things are more recommended from my side.
Okay, so instead of the processed oils getting from the market, it's more important to have the oils in our body come out.
Yes,
Right.
you should
That's
have better
perfect.
digestion, which can absorb oil from your vegetables, and
Okay.
and then provide it to your outer layer.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now this next question, I would like to ask both of you to give the answer. You can take turns. What is a good daily routine for everyday glow on skin, from the diet perspective as well as the yoga practice perspective? Sir Rakesh, sir, you can go first.
Okay. So we talked about it in our presentation. 3 steps: protect, nourish, and balance. You protect with sunscreen and hydration. You nourish it with a plate full of colorful rainbow diet, fruits, veggies, beans, nuts, and balance with good sleep and move your body, exercise, and manage stress. That's a good formula. Now, another thing that I'll tell you that I do, which helps a lot, is at least in America, you go to Trader Joe or Costco's, you get berries. Get a glass full of berries. Get a glass full of salad, which we get it also in Trader Joe. Mix it with another glass of water. Now you got 2 cups of smoothies every day in the morning. How many nutrients in that one glass of smoothies is hydrating you, is giving you all the antioxidants? So something simple like that. And on top of it, you can take 2 teaspoons of grounded seeds, 7 seeds, 11 seeds mixes are available in the market. Put them in a smoothie. That's your first drink in the morning. That will keep you nourished throughout the day. Mishaji.
So the part the yoga, see, Bhagavad ji mentioned about something I
Yes.
teach all of our friends who come to our ashram. I don't call it face yoga, but some people who who are into business of yoga or yoga profession, they are doing certification course on face yoga. My students are doing. So I'm not denying that it doesn't help. You may try it and you can get your benefits. But in yogic tradition, in classical yoga, there is a kriya called Kapal Randra Dhoti. So I'm just giving you a short view how it works, how we do it. So there are 4 types of massage in Kapal Randra Dhoti. We call it, in English, we call it massage. In yogic term, we call it dhoti. See, so the kriya is, first one is to rub over your forehead 10 times. Is Bhagavad ji mentioned that some skins are like very thin skin below the eyes. So this is first one, and second one is this one. We give massage to this area 10 times, and we do it every day. This is part of our morning kriya practice. We ask all the participants who come to our ashram, we make them do it. So 10 times
Yes.
this one. And then third is 10 times this one, around your ears. Because these are the skins, their jaw and all this, they come down because of the gravitational force. So we just stretch upward and give massage to this area. This is an important nerve over here. It supplies blood to your brain and also other neurons. So you give massage to this area. And the last one is taking the whole of your palm and stretching them upward like this. From this part upward. So 10 times of this.
Oh.
So what happens? Because of is the gravity and everything is falling down, pulling the earth element is pulling you down, pulling your skin down. These massages delays the effect of the gravity. Rest all I have already
That's
mentioned.
perfect.
Mishraji, what about putting your finger in your ear and rotating it? Is that also part of the face?
No, it is Karna Randra Dhoti. It is for improvising your hearing
Okay,
ability.
here. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
that's really great. I really enjoyed, doing this
No, what
with you.
what we'll do, Neha, since this presentation and Payal is our expert in this area, we'll have Payal just take out this piece and share it with the audience. So as a reel, so they can also share it with their friends and family members. Okay,
I
good.
would suggest,
That's a great idea.
that on the YouTube, I have created a video in Hindi and English on Jalneti, and post Jalneti, we do all these kriyas. So you can share that link.
Okay,
Google Live
okay.
Global's Jalneti program.
Right. Okay, then all right. So we already have something ready-made. We'll share it with people. Okay, thank you, Mishraji.
Okay, great. So now we move on to the next question. The next question is for you, Rakeshji. Does drinking more water actually reduces wrinkles? Like
So
just drinking water or
just
more
water
and
will
more
not
water?
reduce wrinkle because water is very good for us because it cleans your entire body, flushes it out. But just drinking more water would not solve the wrinkle problem. And the test of water is to see the color of your urine. There's a scale that's available in if you Google it, it shows the color of the skin, color of the urine, and then you can figure out are you drinking enough water or not. So that's something one everybody should do. Just just see what color it is, and then if it is yellow or darker yellow, then you know you're not drinking enough water. More water, more than what your body requires, I don't think that's good. I'm not an expert on it, but my opinion is it's not good. But drinking water, plenty of water, keeps our skin cell hydrated and plump. The real benefit comes from, like Mishra just said, inner work, which is the diet, which releases oil and other ingredients for the betterment of the skin. Okay, next.
I would just comment one thing,
Sure.
add one thing, that keep the water around so that whenever your body says, you should listen
Yes.
to your body, that
Yes.
never compromise with that. When body asks for water, drink immediately. Yes, that's it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. All right, great. Thank you. So the next question is how to stop acne on teenage skin, especially the back and the shoulder ones. Acne problem. I know it's not related to wrinkles, but this question has popped up many times.
What I have read, Neha, about it is that acne is a result of dairy consumption and the hormones is related to hormone. So while I'm not an expert on it, again, my feeling is that proper diet really cures a lot of ills, and acne is one of them.
And I would add that there are yoga asanas.
Yeah.
If you practice them, you never get them. No, I'm
Acne
not.
is great.
Uh,
Great.
okay, Neha, can I, based on Mishraji's talk, I have come up with few questions which I think will benefit everybody. So I know you're moderating this, but may I take over now and ask 2 or 3 questions, then I'll give it back to you. So Mishraji, number one, most of the people that are recognized on this screen are not teenagers or not as young as Payal is, but how do we sleep better?
All right. So there are few things we have to understand, that sleep is something which we learned the most in the beginning of our life.
Okay,
Our existence starts with the sleeping. It's in the sleep.
that's true.
And
Yes.
we come out from our mother's womb and we start to sleep so much. So sleep had been the natural habit And so much. We only lose it with the aging process. No, we were sleeping like 22 hours in a day when in the beginning of life. And I see many people complaining that they hardly get into good sleep. Even they sleep for 10 hours or 8 hours, the whole night they keep moving here and there, and they awake 10 times or more. So we lose it because of our mind thinking pattern and worries we carry about so many things. Now, the first thing we have to understand that worries will not help, only find solutions and leave it everything in the hands of God. Surrender. You should be, in our Sanatan Dharma, in our Srimad Bhagavad Gita, why he says that surrender to me. He's not saying surrender to me means just become my slave. Surrender all your worries and those things to me and I'll take care. Hey, trust. So those things are very important for sleep, getting good sleep. And certain practices are there. I just mentioned Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Before sleeping, start to write diaries. In our just 30 years before, I guess 20 years before, people used to have habit to write diaries. Those diaries gone? No, though nobody writes diary. If I ask you, all your friends and yourself must be writing diaries those days. People used to write diary after every travel. So try to get that old habit of India and start to write diaries and only write good things, positive things. Don't write worries and anxieties. And Anulom Vilom Pranayam, this is very good habit, this writing diary. It's another kind of meditation. You are in the present, maybe you are finishing your pending list. While writing diaries, you remember many things are pending. So you finish that because those pending things are popping up in the mind during the sleep. So these are the few tips I am sharing with you, may help for getting good sleep.
Okay, Mr. Ji, I know you'll be going to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and you're probably staying there for 6 months. So I have a request. You think about it and let me know. I'm not going to put you on spot, but I have 3 more questions. And these 3 questions will turn into 3 seminars from you to us. Number 1 is that how do we learn and do meditation? That's number 1. Number 2 is that how do we calm our mind? And you can change the sequence because maybe calming mind come before or after meditation. I don't know. And number 3 is that how do we slow our aging? All based on yoga. So we'll come up with some plan that we do 3 Zoom sessions with you. And another thing we can do is we can start some sort of a class on a daily basis with one of your students that we can, do it on Zoom here in USA so people can get benefit from. These are 3 things. And I think at this point we should also ask some participants if they have any question. Bishad, you are saying something. Go ahead.
I just want to comment that my life is, for seva, yoga seva. So I am always available. I'm 24/7 available. And just whenever you say something, I'm available. I'm always grateful for this kind of opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Ji. Okay, anyone has question, you can raise your hand and Neha will unmute you
so
and you can ask.
I have given permission so that you can unmute yourself and ask your questions.
Okay, so Yogesh ji, go ahead, please.
I'm extremely sorry for first time that Nehaji and Rakeshji, I couldn't send the question earlier. But there is my one question to Guruji, and that is most important for me also because a decade I have lost my some memories about that. Does the cleansing process of inner body, for example, like Shanka Prakshalana and Panchakarma, it helps to glow the face or screen. That is the tip. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Definitely, Yogesh. I intentionally didn't mention about Shank Prakshalan in the lecture because many people do not understand this. But this Vaman Dhoti and Shank Prakshalan, they both help a lot. But these kriyas uh, cannot be just taught. These kriyas has to be learned in person by some experienced master. If you find a chance to get a master who is an experienced master into these kriyas, learn from them. It really helps. It helps instantly. Every Sunday, we have this Shank Prakshalan Kriya in our ashram here in India. And people come and they go back with a different body and different glow on the face. So it really helps. About Panchakarma, it is a very long process. It has, you don't need, if you are practicing just Vaman Dhoti and Shank Prakshalan, Panchakarma is a long process. You don't need it. If there is a chronic digestive disorder, and if it is Shank Prakshalan and Vaman Dhoti is not giving you enough help, then I would suggest to go for Panchakarma. But there are many people, they are presenting Panchakarma, a wrong Panchakarma. Panchakarma is not something very light thing. You have to spend 20 to 25 days for this process. You have to get admitted in some Ayurveda hospital to get into right Panchakarma. So please be aware of those things. And I don't, and as I said, the Shank Prakshalan and Vaman Dhoti itself is sufficient for cleansing everything and getting our digestive system stronger. And Agni rises.
Thank
And
you.
Yogesh asked a good question because what our body, what's happened inside our body reflects on the face. So thank you, Yogesh ji. Kiran bhai, please go ahead, and then Rita ji.
Thank you, Rakesh. You mentioned about avocado in the beginning. How about including avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, or ghee? Moderate consumption, would that help?
No, Kiran bhai, I am completely against oil because to me
Okay.
it's a processed food. You eat anything in the raw and natural form that helps, but anything that is processed is not good for us. So,
Thank
and
you,
again, we can
Rakesh.
have one-on-one discussion on that. I can give you some resources. And by the way, before I ask Rita ji to unmute, Rita Bhateja ji is a leading nutritionist and a registered dietitian on Long Island, very supportive of all good initiative that happens here. So Rita ji, please go ahead and also open your camera. We can see you.
Thank you very much, Rakesh. Just see if
Something happened to your phone, Rita ji.
okay.
Yes, now you're back. Thank you. You're back to being mute.
Yes, Ritaji, now, okay, so you have muted again. You just unmuted. Yes, you are unmuted now.
Okay.
Please go ahead. Yes.
Okay, I'm starting from the beginning. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rakesh ji, for bringing Guruji. I'm so appreciative of you that you are doing so good for everybody. Question for you, that you know that Kripalu Yoga over here, where everybody is going, in my friend circle, I do tell them that yoga has originated from India. And what is happening that, somehow, as you know, that people around the world are going and learning yoga. So we should have some kind of platform for bringing Guruji or establishing something where people can benefit from yoga in this country from Indians rather than learning from Americans. It's good that Americans are learning, but still it's not the same. Any thoughts?
Mishra ji said, okay, so Rita ji, you hit the nail on the head by saying that. However, my little understanding of yoga is that it doesn't, there are 8 limbs of yoga, and Mishra ji can explain it better than I can. But what happens is that one of the qualities of a good yogi is that they are completely detached. So to them, it doesn't matter who's doing it and what's doing it. Mishaji, please talk about it. But what you said is correct. And Americans or Western world is purely focused on postures, not really the true essence of yoga. That's my only opinion that I have. And Mishaji, please, I would love to hear your thoughts.
You see, I believe, not I believe, I trust that when there is such a demand, maybe God will create some situation, some arrangement, and if not me, some good masters are there. They will come, and Bhargavaji is always helping masters to spread the knowledge. I was about to come to US in last month, but somehow it got cancelled. So soon I will come again, and I have trained many teachers over there. I would like to train more teachers, so some of them can carry on the teachings of real Indian authentic classical yoga into that part of the world. Very much needed, and I appreciate your wish, and maybe God will listen, and soon something will happen. Thank you for this wish.
Right.
Thank you.
So since we don't see any more questions, Neha, and we have more than an hour, which we originally talked about, do you think it's a good idea to conclude now, or there's something else on your pending list of questions?
Yeah, there is just one more question that I would like to ask. I have many, but
It's not long.
Payal, can you mute everybody? So the question is there any difference between how men's and women's skin age? Like, is there a difference
Oh,
based
yeah.
on the gender?
Mishra ji, please.
Mishra ji, you are mute.
Is it okay now?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, there is no such thing, in my opinion, in my understanding. I'm not an expert scientifically or not, but in my understanding and experience, it is not like that. But the reality of the life, the woman is more sensitive, emotional, and so on. So that they are more inviting those wrinkles and in premature age. So please be aware of it and try to reduce the emotional effect, the emotions and psychological effect on your life. Try to be happy and leave worries, so that the effect of this aging should not come before the age.
In my opinion, if there is a difference, Neha, it's very minor. I have never come across anything where men and women's skin were distinguished separately. However, it's a little more than an hour. We like to start and finish on time. So, number one, I would like to thank Mishra ji so much for giving your time selflessly. You have always done that. My gratitude also to World Vegan Vision team members. There are many of them online, and Plant Powered Metro New York volunteers who are also online. I would especially like to applaud Payal for diligently working on this presentation and helping with research material. And Payal is from Kolkata, Bengal, and Neha, who is from Bikaner, Rajasthan, for putting it all together. Um, we will continue similar workshops in future to help people spread the awareness. Please share with us what you would like us to present, and we'll do that happily. We also are planning to do a live program in December for a lunch and learn type of a series where we are inviting a very good speaker from San Francisco, and we'll share details about that shortly. Within a couple of weeks, it will be finalized. help us help others. Your help and your support is very essential to us. So thank you so much. Misha ji, any final thought? Neha, Payal, anything else that you want to add?
Thank you so much, Bhargavji. Thank you, audience, for listening to me. And I'm always available, as I said. Thank you, Neha and Payal, for everything. Thank you, audience.
Okay. And those who would like a free copy of DVD will just send us an email, DVD, and we'll send it to you. Okay? Chaliye, namaste. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.